Welcome everyone. Today we are going to make a simple Python program that calculates your age. Very simplistic, but it's for beginners and it can certainly be done. Okay, so the results we are aiming for is that we want a program, this program that we are about to make, we want it to do some kind of subtraction or addition. Let's see. 2025, for example, is the current year, and you will be asked to input your birth year, and then it will do the mathematics for you. For example, I'm born in 2003, and then it will do the mathematics for me and print it in a very good way and say to me something like you were born in the um uh 7th century, sorry, third the third century. Okay, 2003 people, we are born in the third century. Okay, so it's just a way to add some dynamism to it so that we are not just printing a number. And also it will print your age. Of course, that is the point of this program. So we are going to it's going to print you are 14, depends, 25 minus 3. You are 23 years old. 22 years old, actually. Mathematics. Calculations. We all hate mathematics. That's why we made computers. You are 22 years old. Simple. So now we are going to begin. What do we need? Is there any module that we need? Actually, no. It's basic mathematics. So we are just going to have to do the Python beautifully. So let's just start by asking for the current year. So we are going to say current year is equal to 2025. And we're going to say uh, birth year. Normally your variables shouldn't be very long, but they should be extremely descriptive so that the person who is reading, or maybe your future self, can come back and say, okay, this is exactly what this variable is storing. So in this case, we know what our variable is storing. It will be something that we ask the user, what is your birth year? Okay, what is your birth year? Question mark, colon, space. So that when the person comes, he's going to input something here and it will be beautifully done in the terminal. So let's test it. Let's test it. What is your birth year? As you can see, there is some space here as we put here. That is the point. So normally we would want this to be a number. We expect it to be a number. So why not transform it into a number in the first place by putting int, which transforms this input that the person inputs, of course, which returns a string normally. But since we are going to do some calculation, we would want both of the current year and the birth year to be ints. As you can see, the current year is a literal integer. It's in color purple. Purple color. Is this purple or blue? Maybe I can't see. Haha. And then now what we are going to do as per this thing is do the calculation. So we say age is equal to current year minus birth year. Let's try printing the age. We have already even gotten our result already. What is your birth year? 2003. So you see 22, but we want it to print inside a string. We want to put it beautifully inside. One way to do it is to, have a string like this and say you are 22, you are, with a space, and then we go comma, and then the age already we know is 22 now. So we are going to say you are 22. Assume this is 22, and then say yes. Of course, you have a space. Old. What is your birth year? 2001. You are 24 years old. But this comma actually puts a default space in between all of the parameters. So we don't need to add those spaces. Let us see our result. 2001, and you are 24 years old with the sufficient spaces. This is a beautiful way to do it, but it might be hard for a programmer to do this. So let's redo this, but now we are going to format it in an F string, which is a formatted string, and we're going to say, which is my favorite way of doing it, you are age years old. Beautiful. So now we're going to say 2001, you are 24 years old. We couldn't apply this, ha ha ha, but you can always put it there in your own time. Thank you.